Have you ever heard a knock on your door at midnight, but when you checked, no one was there? Tonight's story is about a house where the knocking never stopped, until one night someone opened the door. Ali lived in a small village with his mother. Their house was old, built of wood, with a heavy wooden door that creaked every time it moved. At night when the wind blew, the entire house groaned and whispered. But there was one sound that could not be explained: a knock on the door. It always came at midnight. Ali's mother often warned him, "Never open that door after midnight. Do you understand?" Never. The villagers whispered about their house too. Some said it was cursed, some said it was haunted, but everyone agreed on one thing: no one should answer the knock. One night, Ali sat reading when the clock struck 12. Knock, knock. He froze. It wasn't the wind. It wasn't a mistake. Someone, or something, had knocked. He went closer to the door. Silence. From the kitchen, his mother shouted in fear, "Ali, don't open it! Just ignore it!" Ali's heart pounded. He pressed his ear against the door. On the other side, there was only silence. The next morning, an old man from the village told him, "That knock doesn't belong to the living." Every night after that, the knocking returned. At first soft, then louder. Sometimes cold air slipped in through the gap under the door. And then, one night, a voice came with the knock. "Ali, open the door. I'm alone." Ali's mother trembled when she heard it. "Don't listen. Your father once tried to open it, and he never came back." Ali was stunned. His father had disappeared years ago. Could it be connected? Ali's curiosity grew. He placed his phone near the door to record the sounds. The next morning, when he played the recording, his blood ran cold. It wasn't just knocking. There was heavy breathing, a growling sound, and something whispering in a language he couldn't understand. When his mother heard it, she cried out, "It's the same thing. The shadow that waits in the dark." One stormy night, when the electricity went out, the knocking became violent. Bang, bang, bang! The walls shook. The whole house trembled. This time the voice was louder, clearer, and closer than ever. "Ali, I'm waiting. Let me in." His mother screamed, "Don't open it. If you do, you will never see the morning sun again." But Ali's mind was torn. What if it really was someone outside? What if it was his father? The knocking wouldn't stop. It echoed through the entire house. Ali couldn't take it anymore. He held the door handle. His mother grabbed his arm, begging him not to. "Ali, please. Once you open it, there's no turning back." But Ali's hands moved on their own. Slowly, he turned the handle. The door creaked open. A blast of freezing air hit him. No person stood outside. Instead, there was a shadow. It had no face, no eyes, no mouth. Just a dark, shapeless figure standing tall. Ali stumbled backward as the shadow glided silently inside the house. His mother fainted to the floor. Ali tried to scream, but the moment he opened his mouth, the shadow rushed into him. The room went silent. The next morning, villagers came after, hearing the noise. They found Ali's mother unconscious near the door, but Ali was gone. All that remained was a black handprint burned into the wooden door, and below it, scratched deep into the wood, were the words, "The last knock has been answered." So tell me, if you ever hear a knock at midnight, will you ignore it? Or will you open the door and hear your last knock?